Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition Legendary Difficulty Survival Mods installed. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 31. We're in Solitude. We just finished the whole business with Patema. I'm actually going to grab these torch bugs. Just kill the dragon. There we go. And we're going to head to Whiterun. Actually, do we have Jari anywhere near here? Lights out. The Wolf Queen. I got it. We're not done. We're not done. We got these quests to finish. So we're gonna hang out here tonight, get some sleep. We're gonna turn in quests in the morning.
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Seems there's always more.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Are you joking? You just rented a room for me.
See, so it's not been 24 hours, which is great. So we can still go up here and get to sleep, which is fantastic. So we'll get 2 nights out of this room, even though we paid for one. And I'm going to pheasant roast, goat cheese wheel, bread, and get some sleep. So it was a big, action-packed episode. The last one. And what I'm really hoping to have happen this episode is to get to Mzulft. It's my #1 goal, is to get to Mzulft with as little gear necessary as possible.
Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. I'm a little
that doesn't sound fair to you, Gisli. Alright, where is... We gotta go turn in Patema. Be sanctified. The night sky looks absolutely gorgeous. That is fantastic. Just love the way this game looks now.
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
With the
What can I do
ENB.
for you, friend? You've returned. I am hoping successfully. Excellent. These things do have a way of working out when people take action. I'll sanctify the remains. In case Falk doesn't make it clear, Solitude owes you a debt of gratitude.
And there we go. And that's done. That'll earn me a little favor with the court. They're not quite open yet, though.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Welcome to the center of the world, or at least my brother Eric's.
Lights out. Where is Jari? Is he? Oh, he's down. I know where he is. We have to go see him. We have to go this direction anyway, so let's go. He's going to be on the docks at the East Empire Trading Company. Oh, it reminds me, we got a level too, didn't we? We made a level. We're going to be 34. So let's do that. Could probably use a little more stamina. I'm going to save those perks for later. Particularly because after we do...
Manor. There's a fine home. Up for sale, too.
After we do Mzulft and come back with
I once captained a ship
a
called the
whole bunch of Dwemer
She struck an iceberg.
scrap and stuff, we're gonna be able to do a lot of smithing, and I'm gonna want the perk points. The big thing is always getting smithing up to level 60, so that you can finally improve the magical weapons that you have. Because you should always be enchanting your gear.
Looks like you had no trouble. The effects have already been felt. The Ice Runner has failed to dock on time. Without the lighthouse, the Ice Runner will have swung wide of the western shoal and run aground on the eastern coast. My sister Dija will be at the wreck with our Black Blood marauders. She knows to expect you.
Yes, yes, yes. Jari. We're not going to worry about that quest right now. We'll do that when something else requires us to head in that direction. Alright, so what is this? The Wolf Queen Awakened. Return to Falk Firebird. Well, I'm not keen on doing that right now. What I really want to do is go see Mzulft.
I can take you to any of the Hold capital. Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Windhelm first.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
I love that. That is so cool. That light of the. Oh, that is so cool. The Dawnbringer, the two-handed Dawnbringer. I'm going to be excited to use that against some undead. That's the only reason I've never used it in the game, is because I don't do things one-handed. Because when you play on master difficulty level or legendary difficulty level, one-handed just doesn't do enough to. Oh, I got the name of the place wrong again.
I can take you to any of the Hold. Where do you want to go?
Want to go to Whiterun. See,
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
when you have partial synesthesia like I do,
Ask for better weather.
all of these locations that start with a W are all more or less the same to me, because the W is a letter with a certain color, and so I remember the names of things based on the colors of the starting letter of whatever word it is. So in this case, Windhelm and Winterhold and Whiterun are all more or less the same to me. Really would like them being a little different. But that's okay. It's a flaw with me and not with the game, that's for sure. Alright, our job here
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
in foggy Whiterun is going to be to drop everything off. But bring enough potions so that we can get out of Mzulft with as much stuff as possible. Okay, so let's take a look at her. She has...
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
I need to take that and that garnet off of you. And you have a full set of bandoliers. Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Let's go.
Let's do. We're gonna go see Bellathor. We're gonna trade and sell everything we can from him.
Well met, traveler. Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Take a look.
Alright, I need to sell this Staff of Chain Lightning. Get rid of that. Need to sell this bow. What do you have that I can buy? You have a Grand Soul Gem. Okay, I'll take that. You have a Greater Soul Gem and a Commons. I'll take all your Soul Gems. Every time. An Iron Ore. Oh, take a little bit more Lantern off. Nah, I won't. I'll be fine without it. Okay, now, do you have enough of this bow? Yep, get rid of that bow. Crow Sword I'm going to keep and put in my house. I'm going to sell you this. This. Alright. That's it.
Do come back.
Cool beans. Alright, let's do it. Let's get rid of as much as we can. Get rid of all this stuff. The amethysts, cave bear pelts, ebony ingots. Yep, all these things. Gold ingots. Actually, I want those flawless amethysts though. I need 3 of those for Jari. Or Talonjay, I guess is his name. Horn of Eager Wing Collar. Gotta keep that. Lantern oil, leather. Don't need. Don't need. The rest is for fires that I might need. Ruby. Spoiled food. Books that I don't need. Oh, let's see. Let's do this. Crow sword. Put it right there. I'll give you some more books. You can have that. Anything that has weight, really. Okay. That works. That works. Now, let's see. What are we looking at? Yeah, here we go. Bunch of necklaces and things. I'm not going to enchant any of these things. So let's get rid of them. Galder amulet fragrance. I have to hang on to those for the quest, but gold earrings. That's right. What was I going to do? Battle mage gold earrings. I was going to make a better version than that. Potion for fortifying enchanting. Take one of those earrings, gold earrings, the black star, and do fortify two-handed. Yes. And great. So now I can go down here and I can say, do this, which are gold earrings. Get rid of the travel lantern. Use this. Okay. Still not done. I still got things I need. Put these in there. Which are greaves? How much is the traveler in it? It's a weight of 3. I'm not going to use it where I'm going, so I'm going to put that away. Corrosive stuff I'll keep in case I have to make potions along the way. Rest of it all goes in there. Same with that. These are all of the things that I'm taking with me. There's an extra pickaxe. Don't need that. We'll only need the one. Alright. That's it. That gets me down to 353. 353, and if I go in here and I do Croesus, should be able to make fortify. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Ravage health, I'm not worried about. Paralysis, I'm not worried about. Invisibility. Okay, we can make a bunch of these, but I'm still not concerned about theirs. Where is my... I thought it would be up here. Fortify carry weight. Because fortify carry weight is a bunch of different ingredients. So, creep clusters, if I have any, which I don't. Giant's toe, hawk beak. Don't see any of those either. Niche jelly, which I have. And a poison bloom, which I don't have. A river betty, which I do have. Alright. Fortify carry weight. Niche jelly, what else? Scaly foliota, I don't have that. Trauma root, which I don't have, or wisp wrappings, which I don't have. Okay, so I don't have a lot of the stuff that makes fortify carry weight. Okay. Well, I got one potion of it then. That'll get us out of the ruins, and that's it. Let's go put this stuff back. This is why I alphabetize this stuff, so it's really easy to get it all back on. Oh. Is there anything I can make before I go? Yep. How many waters do I have? That's the wrong thing. I have water skin and a water skin. I need to make some more water skins. Hold on here. Where's my leather? Leather and leather strips. Magic. If I go to create item, I can make a... Can't make it there, can I? I thought I could make it on there. I guess not. Okay, hold on. Yeah, sometimes when you cook with those water skins, I guess it causes them to disappear, so you're constantly
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. Got some
having
good
to
pieces
keep
out here.
track of
Buy.
those.
More inside.
Water skin. So we're gonna be in Mzulft, and it's gonna get...
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in White.
It's a long dungeon. Alright, and I don't need the lantern oil because I put the lantern in there. Alright, that's cool. Off we go. We're gonna fill these water skins. We're gonna get out of here. Mzulft. Mzulft with the least amount of weight I've had in a long time in doing Mzulft. You see, it's at 343 out of 877. That's pretty much the best I've ever been able to do. So we should be able to walk away with a lot of dormer scrap, and that'll be really cool. Because then the Dwemer scrap gets turned into Dwemer ingots. Alright, my friend. I'm ready.
Need a ride?
Yep.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
This time we'll get it right. I want to go to Windhelm. I really want to go to Windhelm this time.
You ready to go yet?
Alright. Carriage comes to a halt. It looks blood red. The sky does. What is up with that? I haven't made a hard save in a long time. I'm gonna do that. Made a total of 14 hard saves now. Not a lot. I wonder why it's all red. It looks like Morrowind. That's crazy. I wonder what that was about. It's just like, well, I guess it could be the sunset. It's 6:23 p.m. That's weird. I've never seen it look like that. That's really cool, though. And then you get into the shade of the trees. That's just so neat. It's such a neat effect, you know. That's something I would have never ever thought we'd see in video games, especially growing up on 8-bit, 16-bit pixels. And I think back to some of my favorite games of all time, like System Shock, which looks so pixelated now. When you try to go back and play them, you're just like, ugh, ugly. Great game, ugly. Great game that is very ugly. and then you see something like this, and they're actual sun rays, and you can walk into the shadow of a tree, and it gets dark like that. It's just like, wow. Look at this.
No more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Oh, it's so neat.
Why are we even going to a wedding?
Normally I would care about looting those pups, but not now. Is that... I thought we killed that dragon. I must be mistaken. Just left him up there. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I have Kind's piece too. That's the most convenient way to get rid of that stuff. I always forget about that, but that's a really good way to do it. Of course, there's another one eating on something down here. Dragon is a bit of a menace. Come here, Dartwing. This is strange. That thing's hanging in the air there, and I can't do anything about it. Can I unrelenting force it? Yes. There we go. Now I can get that potion of extreme healing. That's one of those times when Foos is actually handy. I get the impression from reading forum posts that other people use the shouts a lot more than I do. And I just do not use shouts that often because I find, like, I get the impression that people use Foos a lot. And I have not found that shout to be particularly useful at all. But there it is. There in that mountain. Mzulft. Jasmine grapes. I'm in the process of recording the Battle Mage guide that I want to put together for YouTube, and it's I like that. That's a useful shout in my opinion. And one of the things that is so paramount in playing a battle mage, especially in legendary difficulty like this, is you have to use everything at your disposal, and that means you need to work alchemy up, and you need to work enchanting up, and you need to work your smithing up, and so you gotta take the time and loot that stuff as you're going through the game. Hey, Bunny Rabbit, what are you doing? Here it is. Mzulft.
Crystal. Gone. Find Paratus. Inoculary.
And away he goes. So there's the key. Oh, he's got robes for 3 weight for 398 value. I'm taking that. There's a research log. The research log says, Attendant Gavros, the council has become aware of the lack of progress in your group's efforts. I'm particularly displeased to learn that your specifications for the focusing crystal were completely incorrect. Well, Gavros. And here it is. Mzulft. So I do a lot of this. Gotta look around every corner to find this stuff right here. Large Dwemer plate metal. That is awesome because it only has a weight of 2. You want all those that you can find. There's another one. Large Dwemer plate metal. These, I pick these up, but I end up dropping all of them by the end because they weigh a whole bunch. And you just can't carry everything out of here. Won't step on that. Thanks. Thanks there, Boothguard. Send out a researcher, the same thing, so we better grab all of their, all their robes are going to be worthwhile here. There we go. So this is what I want to do. I want to work on my destruction. They resist absorbed health. I don't have a good weapon for going through here. Weapon fog, no. Remember gyro, so neither one of those are good. Nothing there. You'd think I'd have this whole entire zone memorized as many times as I've gone through it, but the answer to that is no. Plate metal. You always gotta look behind these, because they like to hide them from you. I probably should have taken that big crow sword. That's what I should have done. I should have taken that crow sword and put shock on it. I came a little unprepared. But that's alright, we'll make this work. The most important thing is getting all this metal out of here. If you think you can go get him, go do that. Loot these guys while you're doing that. Bent Dwemer scrap metal is the other really good one because it also only has a weight of 2. So that one's fantastic. This is Dwemer here. Very good. Yeah, so hopefully I can find a weapon. Silver. Oh, hopefully I can find a weapon on somewhere in here that I could enchant. So bent Dwemer scrap metal, circlet of minor destruction. Nice. All that stuff is good. And because we want to pick up gems, we'll do this. And I don't have the pickaxe hotkey to anything, so that's why I'm not swinging frantically with it. This gives a little bit of a workout here for so these pieces, Dwemer scrap metal, in the default game, in the vanilla game, you can't turn those into ingots, which has always seemed incredibly stupid to me. Unfortunately, I think immersive armors is what fixes that, which I'm super thankful for because it just hasn't ever made any sense to me that you couldn't do that. Gyro, which is of no use to me. Bent Dwemer scrapple, yay. And here's another piece. The Dwemer struts and things like that. The Dwemer struts just, they're so heavy. And these things here, large decorative Dwemer struts, all this stuff is so heavy, it fills you up really fast. I've never been able to walk out of here with any of this before. But it hasn't stopped me from trying. I'll pick it up and then I'll dump it as time goes on. Please don't make the mistake of tripping something. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. This thing. Oh. Let's take this out. What kind of soul was it worth? Not a black soul. Rand soul gem to fill. I bought that one straight up, and it didn't fill the black star. Okay, well, it's somewhere else then. What is that? What is this thing good for? Nothing. It's good for nothing. Synod researcher. I'll take your robe. Scroll of paralyzed. That's with something. More potential gems. Gems are good. Gems make jewelry. Jewelry gets enchanted. Enchanted jewelry gets sold. Skills go up. Bank account expand. It's all good. Alright, and there's dog meat. Knapsack. Yep, I love these. Always a couple useful things in there. Hurry up. Oh, come now. You're really toying with me there. That's what I wanted to do. I was trying to launch him past there. Because that. Okay, that helped the Karas. That helped kill it. There's another one. Okay, he's right there. Ah, darn, I missed it. It's too late. It's alright. There's the bent Dwemer scrap metal. That's one of the best pieces you can get. Lightweight. Give you plenty of scrap. Of that. Oh yeah, this is yeah, this is the Guardians. Hop out of there. There we go. There we go. There we go. And Dwarven oil, which is great. Certain things. Heck yeah. Alright. These, I think it's Dwemer Cogs, is one of the mages College of Winterhold wants you to pick up a bunch of those. This is a great place to get them if you want to sacrifice the Dwemer scrap. I prefer to get the scrap, get my smithing up, because it's more important to me. It's more important to me to walk away from this dungeon with as much smithing material as possible. Dwemer pot. Unfortunately, you can't take any of those and do anything with them. And if you're the kind of person who fast travels, I'm pretty sure that you can fast travel directly to this dungeon. So you could probably just come back and get all the pieces, but of course I played survival, so that means no fast travel, which means I pretty much get one shot at this to try to carry as much as I can along the way. There's that guy. You guys rush in there, take him. Good job. For me, this is just, you know, these guys take a little longer to kill him, but every time that I get a hit with destruction, spider. Yay, bent Dwemer scrap metal and Dwemer scrap metal. More soul gems. Nice. Let's see where we are with. Yeah, we're at 608 already. So some of the heavy pieces are going to have to go soon. But that's just expected. You gotta go through those doors. But first, this little spot down here. There's that. And do I have enough stuff to make any more carry weight things? What if I carry weight? I do. So I'm gonna put my Croesus stuff on. Croesus. Oh, I didn't put that Conjurer's Necklace circlet on. Oh. I'm gonna put that back on. That's because it doesn't say Witcher. That's why. What if I carry weight? Yay, that gives me one more of those. Alright, Conjure Circlet. Witcher. Yay. Yay for alphabetizing stuff. And Amulet of Akatosh, which does almost nothing. Not worth the wait. Neither is the Dorman Boots. Not worth the wait. Can't turn them into these. Now, the solid Dwemer metal will yield the most Dwemer ingots, but it's also the heaviest piece, so is one of the reasons that I typically leave it alone. I didn't want that Dwemer cog. Okay, those are heavy. Oh my gosh, she's coming at me and you guys are doing nothing. what you do. So there's a bunch of it up here. This, and this, and that, and that, and that, and that. And we're going to be really close here to reaching our limits. Go and sprint. What else we got in this piece? So we're we're not even halfway through the dungeon and we're already reaching peak weight here. It's alright. It's the same way every time, so. Hey, finally something living. Troll fat. Getting into the Falmer land. This shield blocking for a weight of 4 and a cost of 705 is definitely happening. And the steel battle axe of torpor. Try something. I think I may be able to disenchant one of those things. So it makes sense that we should try, right? Yep, the shield of blocking. Great. I don't really care about that. About this, the steel battle axe of torpor. Yeah, I'm just gonna. It's a weight of 21. I'm gonna leave it behind. I'd rather have more scrap. These guys always got hanging moss, which is fortify health. I see I have a bunch of hanging moss stuff. The Mzulft boilery. Well, now we've made it some distance here. Okay, take all that stuff up here. Oh, great. Large dormer plate mails. Hey. There we go. That's what I like seeing. Greater shoulder. Solid dorm. Now we've maxed out. Alright, now we're completely full. So here's what I'm going to do.
Let's get going. What do you need to take?
I don't need to take anything. You gotta carry some stuff. Carry the solid dwemer metal. That gives me a lot more room.
Lead on then.
And we'll see what we can walk out of here with. Those strut pieces are always the first to go. You just run out of room, and they just don't, they don't yield that much better. This small dwemer plate metal will yield 3 ingots, and it weighs a whole lot less. And this guy has mage robes. You might as well grab those because the cost benefit of grabbing them is so good. And then you gotta go around here and search, because I can't ever remember exactly where every single piece of dormer scrap is. I'm sure some folks have it memorized. I would not be one of those folks. Hey now. That's not very nice. The Falmer. And all these things. Large decorative dormer strut. Solid. It's just, there's so much of it. So much of it that it's just a fantasy to think you can grab the bigger pieces and actually walk out of here with any of them in one pass. It's not going to happen. But the cool thing is, this provides you with so much stuff, so much material. That it always just feels really nice to walk out of here and go do smithing and be able to make a whole bunch of progress in a really short amount of time. I always like that. It's just one of my favorite things. It's just knuckle down with the smithing forge and just get a whole bunch of stuff done in short order. And that one's always empty. What's up here on top? Oh yeah. Yeah, so then we're done with that. Alright, here we go.
What?
No.
That it?
Yeah,
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
Nothing. Oh, you won't take any more of the solid, will you? So she won't take any more of the solid dormer.
Let's go.
Alright, so we're already at that limit, and there's still so much more to get. So here's what we're going to do. The large decorative strut is a weight of 15, and I think it provides 3 ingots. The large dormer, we want to keep those. The large, these are weight of 20. All right, and we already have 12 of them, so just drop them all. And that's going to put us down to 655, which is going to be perfect because we still have so much of the other. So many more of these. Vent, Dwemer. There's just so much more. So if it's the large Dwemer strut, we just don't want those. Not any good. What else do we have? More Falmer. Raise zombie, reanimate a weak dead body, reanimate a more powerful dead body, reanimate a powerful dead body. Which slot is that in? Revenant. Put that in slot 5, so I'm not using it. There's just a little bit of business back here. Nothing. Hey, we already went through here. Synod Researcher. Did I get turned around somewhere? Apparently. You go up here. Yes, yes, yes. You turn left. You go through here. We fought all these guys. Somehow I got turned around. Oh, and then you gotta go through here. Imp stool. We'll take all of that. Oh goodness. Now, if you want to make your enchanting go up really fast, you grab all the Charis eggs that you can. Glass mace, nice. Too bad it's not two-handed. I'm just gonna leave it there. The Charis eggs, and then things like vampire dust, and whatever you can do to make invisibility potions are one of the best ways, fastest ways to move your alchemy up. So I love it when I can come in here and to dungeons, Fulmer dungeons, and grab all of those Charis eggs. It's really extremely helpful. There we go. Better be. It has come for you. Your death, that is. 1 gold in there? What kind of pine thrush eggs? Alright. In case we need more gems. Here we go, grab all these. Oh, and all of these. This is the other thing I love about Farmer Caves. The glowing mushrooms help you make fortified destruction potions. And that is how you get really powerful destruction spells. This guy has the robe. Oh, good. She got a kill shot. Nice. This is a big dude, so I want to get him. Staff of Ice Spike's not going to take it though. More interested in things that can help you with enchanting and or smithing. And another Synod Researcher. Ooh, and a scroll of Call to Arms. Isn't that special? Give me that egg. Give me that egg, darn you. Alright. Well, we're making solid progress. There we go. More of these. Yep. Okay, I think I got them all. Yeah, that's... Later on, as the destruction goes up, really then the difference... The whole entire difference is... is how powerful can you make them. through alchemy. Eggs. Or I'm gonna grab all of these. Oh my gosh, this. That's one of the most fun and rewarding parts about playing on Legendary, at least for me, is working my destruction up, and then later on when you're fighting dragons, you break out these potions of fortified destruction that add 220% damage to your spell, and then you're just rocking. Then you can just totally smack people around. Whoever scrap metal. Luna Mothwing, I'll take that. It's just very rewarding later because you've seen so far, you know, that I'm not investing a lot of points in archery because eventually I don't want to use it at all. I don't want to use archery. I want to be a battle mage, which means destruction. And so it's very rewarding later on when you're whipping out those big potions and you're completely laying waste to dragons in a few seconds instead of several long minutes. Oh, I see where you are. Finally, I've been blabbering and talking and not paying attention to this lockpick because I have 65 of them, so it doesn't matter. This guy died here. There is the Lunar Lorcan. We've already read that thanks to Unread Books Glow. We know that. There's an emerald necklace. There's a Mzulft room key. Let's grab this in case there's a gem in there. And we're still not close to finishing. I told you this dungeon is so long. But that's kind of what's cool about it. Oops. It's neat that it's the way it is. It's one of these big epic dungeons. It's cool. I like that Skyrim does this kind of stuff. It's always been one of the more fun things in all of the old games. All the way from... Oh no. Okay. I have Grand Soldier and the Black Star. I don't think... What is it? It's just a standard charge. This, yeah, these are the two best ones right there. Bent, Dwemer, Scrap Metal. Those are the best. Lightweight. I'm gonna grab the solid ones, but I'm gonna run out of the ability to hold on to solids for much longer. But going all the way back to Daggerfall, some of those dungeons, from what I remember a long time ago, were pretty gargantuan. Where's the next guy? Oh, there we go. We're getting close. You know. You guys need to get up there. Take that thing on. That thing's the big one. Super. There we go. Woohoo! That was hot. Skirmishers don't care. Gyro, do care about those things right there. Alright. Now, there's a bunch of stuff to pick up along the way here. That and that are perfect, and that. And I don't want that piece. And I do want both of these pieces. Room up here. Yeah, that goes further into the dungeon. There's a solid one right there. Still, which room do I have? I'm getting caught back up again. Those solids, man. They're so heavy. So heavy. But it's cool. We're almost to the big chamber. A reverent iron battle axe. Wow, undead. What is there? There's nothing else in here, is there? Nope. God dang. Yeah, there's nothing else. And there's nothing else on the ground there, is there? Let's see what we can do. One more Synod researcher. Come with me, my friend. Alright, I'm going to end the episode here. It's been over an hour. I will see you guys next time on the next episode. As always, if you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. Thank you for everybody that's watching this. It's great, fantastic that you're watching. I will see you guys next time.